Welcome back to the Long Run Podcast. My name is Zachary Panino, and before the interview, I wanted to let y'all know most of the information that you will see on the podcast will come from the Instagram page. It is at the Long Run Pod, no spaces. Feel free to drop us a follow. It's greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Welcome back to the Long Run Podcast. Today, I have Cade Cresswell on the podcast. My name is Zachary Panino, and he's been making some serious waves in North Carolina distance running. He is 4:09 in the mile. He's 9:32 in the 3200. He is 1:51 in the 800. He's competed at New Balance Nationals at States. He's from Porter Ridge High School, and he recently committed to Furman University. Cade Cresswell, welcome to the Long Run Podcast. How's it going?
It's going well. At the beach right now. Getting some beach runs. It's really hot out. I have to wake up really early.
Yeah. Not summer training, man. All right. Let's go back to the beginning. When did running become something you took seriously? And were you one of the kids that started really early, or did you kind of start, freshman, sophomore year of high school?
So I started running in 8th grade track, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I trained I didn't really care about the sport all that much. I didn't really see myself running in the future. And then freshman year, I met my teammate Jacob Laney during cross country, and he kind of told me he thought I had potential. So I kept running, and eventually I started training more. I broke 5 minutes in the mile, and he got me to join Run CCG, and that's sort of when I started running seriously.
Gotcha. And when did you join Run CCG, and what has that experience been like? Like, how has that changed your approach to training and competition?
I joined right after freshman year ended. I had actually a femur fracture right at the end of the year, so I had to take, I think it was 2 months off, and then I started it in July after freshman year. Gotcha. And it's definitely changed my perspective on training a lot, because now I'm running every single day pretty much.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was like 4 or 5 times a week. And then my experience with it has been really good. The training is really good. The coaches are awesome. Coach Cadden's the best coach that I know.
All right. You've got one of the most balanced PR ranges that I've seen. 151 in the 8. In the 1500, you're sub 4. 409 in the mile. Do you think yourself more as a middle distance guy or long distance? Which one do you like better?
Definitely middle distance guy. 100%.
Really? What's behind that? Why middle distance, not long?
Well, for me, I feel like the higher up the event goes, the harder it is for me to run it. I feel like the 800, I can just go out, run 2 laps, and be done.
Yeah.
Miles, a little harder. Then 8 laps, I just start feeling the burn too much. Mm-hmm. It's just the shorter it is, it's over faster, and I can sprint fast. So
yeah,
as long as I have a little base behind it, it's not that hard really for me.
Yeah. All right, walk me through the race where you went 151 in the 8. What meet was it, and what was the strategy going into it?
So I was at the Wake Forest invite. I was running against some college students, and the strategy behind it was to just stay sort of in the middle of the pack on the first lap, but not get boxed out. No running in lane 2 or lane 3. But that's not really what happened. I kind of got out, and I was in the back, maybe like second to last place, so 7th place. Mm-hmm. But we ended up getting out really fast. I think it was a 53 opener for first. I came in through 54. And then, obviously, when everyone's running so fast, most of the people are not going to be able to sustain that. Yeah. It's way above their PR pace. But I wasn't up there. I was kind of in the middle. So I made a move. I got up to around probably 3rd, around 600 to go. And I kind of buckled up then. I really wanted sub 150, but I just really couldn't move my legs faster. I was trying to win that race, really. I didn't care about the time too much. Mm-hmm. But I just kind of followed the pack, and I ran 151.
Yeah. Amazing. All right. Let's talk about training. What are you currently at in mileage, and how do you break it down? What days are your long runs? What days are your workouts? How do you manage it?
So right now, I'm around 50 miles per week. I do all of my long runs on Sunday. I work out on Tuesday and Friday, and I do double runs on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Gotcha. Wow. So, are you at what you would say your peak mileage, or are you gonna build up more?
Uh, I think my coach wants me to get to 60 before the summer ends.
Gotcha. All right. What is it? How does it differ between like in season and like postseason training? Like, do you tend to like peak before the season, or do you want to peak like right before national meets? Like, how would you, if you were able to control your training plan, what would you do?
If I could control when I peak, I would want to peak during state championship.
Mm-hmm. So you want to be at like your, well, peak like mileage wise, like peak.
Peak mileage wise, probably during the start of the season, and then move down as the season goes on.
Gotcha. All right. What's the favorite workout? What are you?
Favorite workout: 3 by 600, 500, 300 at mile pace.
So definitely sprint based for sure. All right. And what's the least favorite workout?
Least favorite workout: probably like just longer tempos.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Something
Yeah.
like 4 by 10-minute tempo runs.
Yeah. They suck. All right. Do you currently like? Do you do any cross or strength training?
I do weightlifting, but I don't.
Gotcha. All right. Race prep. What's like the night before and morning of routine? Like, what are you eating? How are you handling it? Like, let's go for instance. Like, there's a race at like 9 a.m.
All right. So the night before, I usually have steak and pasta. I actually get Parma rossa pasta almost every time before a race. It's kind of like a ritual for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then just go to sleep early, like 9 o'clock. Honestly, I struggle to get a lot of sleep before races. Sometimes I do really bad at it. I just can't fall asleep, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I got to get in bed so early. I'll
Yeah.
wake up at like 5 in the morning, and my race will be at like 10 o'clock, and I'll be thinking, "Oh, I have a race today, and I can't go back to sleep."
Yeah.
But the morning of, just try and get something light. If it's in the morning, like a banana or like crackers, just something that won't make me throw up.
Yeah. Goes down easily. All right. Do you have a specific? All right. Pre-race, do you have like a specific like music that you'll listen to? Like, I know I have friends that listen to country. I have friends that won't listen to anything. What are you hucking pre-meet?
Uh, I would say I listen to like kind of rock music or just nothing, or
Really?
maybe like some older rap, like '90s rap.
Mm-hmm. Fire. All right. Do you ever have any like nerves on the line? And if so, because you're up against these college runners, how would you handle them? How do you handle them?
I'd say every time I go up to a race, I'm nervous because I know that's going to hurt no matter if it's a tactical race or if it's a fast race. It's going to be painful,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of just handle it. I usually do some jumps just to shake out the nerves a little bit, or I
Mm-hmm.
take some deep breaths, and I always make sure that I'm just looking straight ahead of me at the start.
Gotcha. And then within the race, would you say you're more of like a front runner, or would you rather sit and kick?
More of a sit and kick guy, but I front run it if I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I feel like the pace is too slow and I want it to be a real race, I'll go in the front. But most of the time, I like to stay in the top three and wait for the end.
Gotcha. All right. We're gonna switch gears here to like the mental part. So have you ever had like a slump where you just have not been PRing, where you just things didn't click, and how'd you get through it?
So I would say I was like that my sophomore year. I would around like 4:30 in the mile. I just could not break the 4:30 barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole season, I'd be running like 4:34, 4:32, 4:33, and it was up until about running lane when I finally broke 4:30. And mentally, I just kind of had to realize that it was now or never. If I'm not breaking 4:30 sophomore year, I'm not where I want to be yet.
Mm-hmm.
and I sort of just had to tell myself to lock in. And I definitely noticed that running lane that year. I was more focused on the race. I got out in the front, just kind of in that flow state, you know.
Yeah. Fire. All right. What have you had like one piece of advice that has stuck with you from like a coach or mentor, or like what do you tell yourself in your head when you're racing?
Well, I guess what I tell myself when I'm racing is that I just kind of lie to myself and say it doesn't phase me, and then I gaslight my brain into thinking it's not that bad.
That's the strat. All right. Running fast is one thing, but staying healthy is another. Obviously, you had that injury early. I believe you said it was either eighth grade or freshman. What's your approach to recovery? How do you manage it? What do you do like outside of just sleep and eating?
So the main thing that caused my injury, I think, was I was taking my easy runs too fast. So now I run them at a more comfortable pace. I'd be pushing them at like 650 pace when I was a 450 guy. And that obviously wouldn't. It's obviously not the best idea. I mean, now I run like 750 pace as a 409 guy, and I think that really helps me recover a lot in between workouts. I mean, I'm getting that aerobic benefit even if I'm running slow. So why not do that if it's not going to hurt me at all? And then I also like to do Epsom salt baths after most of my runs and workouts. And I've been doing massages lately too.
Gotcha. All right. You recently committed to Furman. Congrats. What stood out to you about their program? What made you choose them over? I'm sure you were talking to other schools as well.
So I chose Furman because on the visit I went there, first of all, they really wanted me to come visit. It was like one of the only schools I was talking about. Like, we want you to come visit as soon as possible. We want you on campus. We want to talk to you coaches meeting. We want to show you all our facilities, the campus. And I got on the campus, and there's Greenville right nearby, which is a super nice city. And they have all those trails there, 40 miles of greenway, I believe, on the campus. And then they're building brand new freshman dorms. I'd stay for that.
Oh gosh.
And not to mention the schools there are really good, the education. And I already have some connections at Furman. My friend's dad went to Furman. Now he makes around 600,000 a year. So
It definitely sets you up
it's
correctly.
pretty. Yeah, he already got some connections down there too. And then of course the athletic tour. The coaches were really nice. They know what they're doing with their training. I mean, Dylan Schubert got third place at cross country nationals.
Yeah. I was about to ask, did you meet him while you were there? Did you ever see him?
I didn't meet him, but I saw his locker and I took a picture of it.
Fire. All right. Do you already have some goals for your college career? Like, what are you thinking about? What's when it comes to college?
Well, I just want to be the best that I can be, make it to nationals as soon as I can, if I can. I think I could do it.
Mm.
Obviously, just like everyone else, you want to be national champion one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And between now and graduation, what's left for you to accomplish in high school when it comes to running? What do you want to hit here? Because obviously you're a rising senior. What do you want to accomplish in your last year?
So first of all, I need to get my state championship in.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's 5K, 1600, 1K, 800, any of them I'd be happy with. I mean, obviously I want more than one. 5 would be great. That's the goal for me.
That's the ideal.
That's the ideal. And then there's also hitting PRs. I want to go under 150, maybe get the 800 state record, and as close to sub 4 as I can get also. And then in 3200, I'm probably just going to run at dash for Doobie unless I don't break 9 there. I'll have to do it again.
Speaking of breaking 9, do you have your sights on like national races like Arcadia, Brooks, or like Foot Locker? Where are you trying to? What's your like dream meet to go to?
My dream meet probably would be Brooks PR.
Really?
Yeah.
Very exclusive. You mentioned sub 4. I asked Bryce this question, but do you think sub 4 is still what it used to be?
I mean, I don't think so because it happens every year now. There's probably going to be like 5 new people that are going under 4 minutes just out of the blue.
Yeah. So you think what do you think is the new sub 4? Do you think it's like 3:58 or do you think it's
New sub 4? I guess just whoever can get closest to the high school national record.
Yeah. All right. Outside of running, what's something like what are your hobbies? What do you enjoy doing when you're not running?
Well, I love going to the beach. I have a house around here. I'm staying in the condo though. I actually was trying to learn how to surf while I'm here, but the waves are too small.
Really? Are they not? Damn. All right.
They're like. I also do some skim. I know how to skimboard already. That's another beach thing. I don't have a lot of hobbies. I just like to go out.
All right. So we'll do a little quick fire to almost end it off. All right. Favorite trainers. What are you rocking?
Probably Nike Infinity Run.
Really? All right. Well, best racing shoes.
Oh, On Cloud City.
Really? You're not a Dragonfly guy.
No.
Wow. Okay. And then best running brand. What are you wearing? Is it Nike or is it?
Best running brand, I'd say Nike just because of their consistency and their athletes.
All right, dream athlete to train with.
Dream athlete to train with. Jakob.
All right. What's the most fun meet you've ever run in? What was your favorite?
Most fun meet is distance carnival.
Really? Are you going back there this year?
Oh yeah, I'm going back.
Oh yeah, he. I'm trying to think. They were like 34 last year. It's crazy now. Okay, and then dream brand to sign with. Is it Nike?
I think I'd want to sign with OnPod.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Cade. That's a wrap. Man. One of the fastest juniors in North Carolina, future Furman Paladin. Thank you for having me, or thank you for letting me interview you.
Yeah, of course, man.
We'll be keeping an eye on your next races. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Cade Cresswell. If you enjoyed, consider following us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram. I'll post most of the updates and future runners to come. I'll post teasers and whatnot. Thank you for listening. I will see y'all next episode.